Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
In tow. At the same time, NoPing's magic damage is great, so before BKBs, everyone on Infamous can be a target.
Maybe not an easy.
The advantage that he could play for, but he also could be saying that Alone is so bad at pushing out waves, and the spells cost so much mana that if he is pushing out waves, Alone isn't really going to be making any rotations anytime soon, so he's kind of keeping the Mars mid by not pushing the wave in so fast.
Lester dropped low, unable to get away. Parker, he got the last hit in there. There was a stun out from taking a look at the Sven up top. Parker was able to get first blood with that kill on it to Duster, but to go along with that ET, 31 last hits so far. So Sexy Fat not really able to do a whole lot to him. The supports, meanwhile, Duke. That's a weird one, but yeah, maybe he'll save it for a core or something along those lines. I don't know, but for now, they leave that alone. Meanwhile, in the north side jungle, a fight over the stacked camps. Guts wants in here. They're going to take down Affliction immediately alone. That's a nice arena into the spear stun, but it's on Sexy Fat. Not really the target that they wanted. Not a hero they can bring down quickly, but they don't want to give up on the stack. The God Strength has been used. They feel like they need to do something, but Parker, this is a little bit of a risky scenario. Sexy Fat's going to start damaging him up. Guts comes in with the Burrow Strike, and Parker's got to run away. Will he actually get out? Guts has 7 seconds to wait for his burrow. Okay, never mind. Who needs to wait? Sexy Fat able to timber chain his way forward, and Parker gets taken down. Now Guts turning around, channeling out the Epi in with the Burrow Strike, connecting onto the Mars. They'll take him down, and now Affliction, you do not have a lot of support here, my friend. He's going to pop the Disruption to try and buy some time. Michael comes in to help out with the Bushwhack, and they are dropping Sexy Fat a little bit low. Is it going to be enough, though? 1 or 2 more hits. He's waiting for the wand. He doesn't get it up in time. Affliction will die for it, but he takes down Sexy Fat with him. That's making their way over. Alone. Still has the DD for a few seconds. And, oh, okay, they've got the trap. The spear actually passes through, but who cares? They still get the kill. Parker is able to get the last hit there as well. And LeBron? That's not a good look. He's sticking around a little too long, and actually, oh, no, they should get him. There we go. Alone throws the spear from long range.
The word, it's why it's broken. 15% spell damage, knocked off. Gets the suck. Yeah.
Guts does not have that Pugna backup, but they're actually going to just back away because the rest of NoPing were still here looking for a fight. LeBron continuing to both heal his teammates and dish out that damage. As Michael goes down, Oscar not dead yet. Going to pop the Phantasm, trying his best to do some damage here. Obviously doesn't have an armlet to toggle to keep himself alive, so he waited there for the Ether Lens. At least he's got that going, but this feels like Infamous need all hands on deck to find kills, although this is a nice little two-man game. Michael and Parker able to get onto LeBron, and regardless of whether this turns into a larger fight, that's the kill they need to get every time. If they can just take him out, and now maybe take Guts out down bottom as well, they've got him hit up with the Purge.
Damn.
Okay, well, I said he needed health to take a fight.
Blink Burrow Strike, because if they mess that up, there's really not too much to play for, and nice little sharpshooter. Can he get there? Oscar doesn't have his blink yet. It's on his courier, but okay, Alone.
All right, that is God Strength used. So Parker, well, yeah, now they have to take a fight, and they have lost Affliction, but with the Sven coming in, they could still do something. There's that backline jump. They've got LeBron. The stun actually hit Sexy Fat as well, so you take the Timber out of the fight, they'll finish him off entirely. RDO, I mean, he got 1 kill there onto the CK. That's nice, but I don't think he can go up against the cleave from Parker. He lost all of his illusions. He's trying for some tricky plays, but they're not falling for it. They know which one's the real PL, or actually, maybe they don't. They are not really focusing RDO down. They know he's got the Aegis, however, so if you kill him, he's back up at full health and mana, but you didn't see any other targets, so not really sure what happened there, and now the fight is going to turn. Michael gets taken down alone, earns the Aegis, but it will pretty much cost him his life.
Unfortunate, really, and I think
run into someone like LeBron, but that's not the target that they would really like, but if they can get LeBron and the Timber Saw, that would be much better, and yeah, they've got it. Sexy Fat's going to get taken down, and now Guts making his move. Epicenter in, doing a lot of damage, trying to hit up Affliction. They'll take him down. That's a nice start, but they want more. Timbersaw buys back, TP's in. That tier 1 tower coming in clutch. Oscar has to turn around and try and take the fight. Meanwhile, Parker, he actually spotted the Sand King, but he's not able to catch up, and now your Sven, he's only got about a 1/4 of his HP. I don't think he's going to be able to get himself out of here. He's stunned up by the Inkswell. And NoPing, they salvage the hell out of that one. It does cost
perfect jump, and, well, the buyback certainly screws up everything.
Yeah, and I mean, oh, hold on. Guts Getting himself trapped inside the arena. He's able to burrow strike himself out of it, though. And now with RDO coming in, Alone's the one who doesn't really want to be here. He's got that BKB, but there's no TP scroll, so he would just have to walk away. And, well, it kind of looks like NoPing are going to let him, but only because they found another target. A much easier target at that, as Affliction is going to get himself hit up and taken down. Sexy Fat, though, he's playing a game of his own over here to the southeast, and yeah, that's not one that you win. 1v...
BKB, Silver Edge, LeBron is one shot. Yeah, that's a chunky hit.
And now Guts, he misses with the first half of the epicenter there as Parker was able to sort of blink himself over it, and this fight is done. They have to run, but they can't get away. Guts is down alongside those two supports, and you got RDO as your lone survivor. That's just...
The line was drawn, though. Parker is so deep.
He's going to go straight for the Pugna, and he's got that first kill. LeBron taken down. Sexy Fat now getting targeted. BKB never activated. He's just straight up dead. They actually caught out the Grimstroke as well, so that Dark Portrait was used, but not very effectively. And in one fell swoop, ET Infamous.
2 minutes. Yeah, we're good. I've got enough in the reserve. But Michael, there you go. That's a nice grab.
Jump. Got it. Okay. Michael taken down, and, well, now the rest of Infamous, I don't really know if they want to stick around. Parker, though, okay. Thought maybe he stayed a beat too long, but yeah, he is clearing out. Sexy Fat, though, wants to continue chasing, but he's going to get hit up by the Purge, but Guts in onto the back line, actually gone onto Oscar instead, but it's Parker they want to hit up, but he's got that Satanic, starting to heal himself. RDO really doesn't want to be here, but Affliction's going to put him under with the disruption, so he really does have to fight, and Parker, he's not tanky enough. Once the Satanic wears away, they've actually taken him down, and now they're going to go in onto Oscar, looking for the TP home. Going to get canceled out, going to get taken down. And NoPing, oh, they sort of juggle the aggro there perfectly. And
extend, and that's why this Sven just sat there and just really started A-clicking him. He immediately broke the Timber, but in losing Michael so early in on that fight, the Timber still walked away. He got Sven stunned, he got broken. A is just AFK at this computer. This is a really unfortunate situation, because now RDO, well, hey, the BL's here. You're going to have to glyph pretty soon, and you do not want to buyback at this stage of the game on Infamous.
Here's the part where things get a little bit awkward. I was watching in the West Side Jungle. Alone used where you're too close to back away, as they will see Roshan fall, but they're going to go for the fight. Sexy Fat, though, pops the BKB, and they're going to turn this around, but look at Parker onto the backline, quickly taking Duster away. But now, RDO's just kind of free to work in onto that Sven. His BKB is now activated. He has to try and fight his way out of this, but can he actually win this fight? It looks like he's doing okay, but when the reinforcements arrive from NoPing, now he's just all by himself, and there's not enough healing in the world to keep him up.
And that's why I think immediately you see Alone go for that.
Up on this push anytime soon, and if you're Infamous, you have to mount some sort of defense.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I feel like the game is almost widened too far in scope for Infamous. They don't have a way to get this peel off this building. It needs to be the threat, and the backline's jump, but oh, not in their favor. Mars gets taken out in a really sad way. He didn't have his BKB, so he couldn't just knee-jerk react to spells being cast on him, and playing into the vision like this, I don't know. It was an angle for Alone to try, but this is... Okay, here we go. Parker's deep as well. They need to find this backline. They need to find everything.
Oh, he did not have the God Strength activated first, and then LeBron gets saved by his Aeon Disc there. So now Parker's just alone. His teammates, they didn't come up to help him. A is going to hit him up with the disruption, but that's not nearly enough. Parker's dead. No buyback available, and that... Honestly, that's probably just the game. They're going to push their way mid. They can go straight onto tier 4s at this point, and there's really not a whole lot Infamous can do to stop them.
No buy. Still dying to this ward here. Michael's going to get taken out by the supports. Alone's back in. I don't know if this is going to work. Alone.
Just throwing down arenas wherever he can. He'll get the kill into LeBron, who will buy back, though. He smells blood in the water. They know that they have an opportunity to close this game out as Alone TP's back to base, but while he does so, tier 4s being attacked. Buyback coming out from Michael. Only one that Infamous had at the moment, so they're just going to have to try and mount some sort of desperation defense, but look at Guts keeping them occupied on the backline. RDO now coming in for the damage to get the Abyssal Stun onto Oscar. They'll finish him off, and there's your GG called. Alone will throw in the towel for Infamous. And NoPing, not the prettiest game in the world, ET, but...
Similar fashion to game 1, NoPing have this really 4-hero lineup where RDO's just kind of being able to pick and choose his fights. Again, I think
the map and a Chaos Knight on the other, who could both very much benefit from just having these lanes be kind of slow and static.
Yeah, and that's also where It's the biggest drawback and the biggest benefit of this Wisp. You are going to get a lot of XP sapped away from you. It's kind of the sad fact, but it's actually, yeah, LeBron has to salve him, and he's not going to get any rune in his bottle here. I mean, they've just kind of ruined the Storm's lane, though. And Alone, he's got gas in the tank. He's got stick charges. He's got Enchanted Mango. He's really able to kind of stick this one out, while Guts is in the kind of breaking point as Storm Spirits are. Does he get revenge here on Michael, though? Tornado?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Cold Snap, Tornado, Illuminate, and Michael lives with 18 HP. That's brutal.
It's a pretty one for those later timings, so I wonder what we will see coming from Alone, at least item-wise. But as these lanes do start to break down a little bit, we're seeing heroes get close to that level 6. I wonder if we are going to see that immediate aggression. And hey, Guts, getting the kill bottom. It's what he needs to do. It's something that he's so good at, especially when he was on 2-base, just finding the picks where he needs to be. And so we're top lane, also losing the gyro. I think Sexy Fat, though, yeah, is going to get returned.
Now can Duster get away? Doesn't have a whole lot of...
The Dota 2 neutral items, but I mean, it's just exactly what he needs. This is going to be a very nice Storm game. And look, oh, Oscar is just none the wiser.
Man. And there's going to be the silence to start it off. They get the Vortex. They'll throw the Ink Swell out just in case. And they've got it. Affliction, I mean, he's here, but there's really not much to do. And with Duster TPing in, they could look for round 2. They may lose LeBron first, however. Yeah, that takes the wind out of their sails a little. Get Parker here. This would be huge. They pop smoke and they're going in. Do they see him? Yes, they do. Parker throws down the call down, but it's not really going to be enough to keep him alive. Alone and Michael are in too late. Can they get anything in exchange? Yes. EMP is able to kill off Duster, so you at least find that. LeBron will die to Michael in the tower shot as well. So you clean up a couple of support kills on the other side of things, but the death and the... Okay, he's just going to buy back in Solar Guardian bot, where Parker... Well, he got into a little bit of trouble, but with the reinforcements arriving, he should be just fine. The question is, can they actually get these return kills? Duster, he will be taken down, but Guts was able to get away.
Oh, and hey, Oscar's, okay, immediately mid. Sexy Fat doesn't really... Michael, his ult just ended. There's not going to be that Illuminate heal, but Tower's dead. I think they finally get Oscar. They have to work for it, though.
Okay, they will find that kill. Soulbind there onto both Alone and Michael, so that's going to keep them sort of leashed together, and they're looking for even more. Guts picks up the double, looking now for the triple. Silence it onto the Invoker. Dropped him down. Guts finds the kill. Can he get the quad? Looking for Affliction. Affliction runs into Parker, though. Parker wants really no part of this fight. He's just going to back away, but that means A gets left behind. Sexy Fat steals that 4-piece from his teammate, but...
It's how the fight begins. It's how they get the team fight that they need to kind of get themselves back in this game. Also, watching A just kind of be a madman behind the towers here, but without that team fight ever starting, I really don't think they're going to be comfortable going for this fight. I think the only timing they'd really be comfortable stretching for is maybe Parker's BKB, but in the meantime, Guts is going to get another solo kill, it feels like, onto Michael. What a dodge. Ooh, the intuition.
They get the kill on to Michael. Meanwhile, RDO rotate the top to help Sexy Fat take down Affliction. So they get both of the supports. Oscar, yeah, you don't want to be here. And he's not going to get away. That's unfortunate. The gate is not going to pull him back to safety. That's just felt like a little bit of a mental mistake there, ET. He gets in way too late to save anybody. That's a one...
Going to get his BKB delivered just now. They would have liked to smoke another 30 seconds previously, and maybe they find Sexy Fat in the meantime, but it's a little bit... Again, the awareness is there. Now the spirits are going to fly through. They have vision.
Get the silence onto the Underlord, trying to take him down first. Affliction coming in with that Solar Guardian. Is it going to be enough? No, Oscar still falls. And now A, he actually gets soulbound to his teammates, so they are not in a great spot, but Parker is still doing a fair bit of damage. The problem is his teammates can't stay alive long enough to really help him, as he's going to get pulled back in by the Vortex. Guts looking for the kill, still has the Aegis to work with, so even if they take him down once, they're going to have to deal with him again, but... Well, Infamous have actually kind of held the line here. Oscar had to buy back, but they get through Sexy Fat, and look at that silence! Perfect from Alone. The timing is absolutely perfect, and well, okay.
That XP lead, you stop the supports from growing really in any power, and you get to wait for your next big timing. It is going to be RDO Scotty clashing up against the Satanic finished on Parker, but again, that breaks down up towards those BKBs, and Alone, that was a little bit crazy. He's just hitting an illusion, and oh no, he needs to get out.
Not going to be able to make it. Alone gets taken down. Michael falls as well. RDO picked up both of those kills, so that's his second ulti orb right there, and I when he has to play from behind, his net worth is in the basement right now. So he's fallen into that trap, and Parker, you cannot get caught. He tries to go in first, but they're going to stun him up, pull him in with the Vortex, Afflictions, Solar Guardian. It's useful, but it's just not enough. Parker survives, but they lose 2. It's going to be 3 now as Affliction gets caught out himself, and with this Gyrocopter by himself, he tries to fight, but RDO swaps with that Sunder, and yeah, this is just a slaughter. All 5 heroes will go down alone. I don't know about that buyback, bud.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everybody up, but by the time the Gyrocopter's alive, I mean,
They're
it's just going to
megas.
be megas, yeah. So, well, okay, they don't even get to dictate when that fight happens. Guts goes in, pulls in 2 with the Vortex alone, dropping low, just bought back. Boy. Not a whole lot to contribute there. He goes down, Affliction falls as well. Still no call, though, from Infamous, but they are starting to run out of time, space, and just straight up manpower here, because the Megas have been picked up. Does Parker have the miracle of miracles right now? Because the Gyrocopter...
That type of gyro game, I think, at this point, where the desperation is certainly felt, but, you know, it's that type of game, yeah,
Okay.
good. I respect it. You know, maybe talking about the game a little bit at the end there. They know that Roche is going to be taken by their opponents. They know they can't hold another meta. It's a anticlimactic end, you know, but I think really NoPing, they just played so well. They played out of their minds here, especially Guts.
Right.